So welcome back. Today we are going out on the motorcycle and we brought the drones along and we're going to do a little droning for you and do a little follow me, show you which drone does a better job following me. I have a Typhoon H in the big case and I have a small DJI Air, the original Air, not the Air 2. This is the original one. I've had both drones for about 3 years. I've crashed both of them in different ways. The Typhoon H, I've crashed twice. The DJI, I've crashed once. And if I can find the footage, I'll insert the footage in here for you to see a couple of those crashes. Okay, while I don't have the actual footage of the crash, I'm going to show you here with this little demonstration. Do you see this area here where all of the power lines conglomerate? Well, it crashed into those power lines within a couple of days of having it, and it landed over here and crashed, and it just broke one of the legs. So I put this little bar on the landing gear legs, and then I attached this Mevo camera that I have to it, and went out and flew it. And if you notice, there's no gimbal on this Mevo camera, so it's moving around. So I got it up in the air. It seemed kind of stable. There was a little bit of wind. I got things corrected. And then I went up a little bit higher. And then all of a sudden, it did this little jerky thing. And it started taking off on me. And I tried to correct it. I was giving it full left rudder. And it didn't help at all. I mean, here it jerked and it took off flying to the right. I'm giving it full left rudder and it's taking off away from me, and it flies and runs into this pole here, which it stops then. But so you understand where it was flying at, here is the pole that it ran into. I was flying in this football field and it ran into that pole, and as a result, the camera broke off. There's a little connection here that it broke through. You can see here the body's broke, the propeller arms are broke, and it even broke the battery. So I had to send it in and have it fixed. And then I got it back. We took it to one of our Good Life video shoots the day I got it back. And I'm flying down this parade route. And as you can see, the trees are extremely tall on either side of the parade route. So I flew down this parade route once and I came back. It didn't go all the way down because if you know, the controls of the drone is connected through 2.4 gigahertz. Well, if there's a lot of Wi-Fi and other signals like that, you'll have problems with your signal coverage. So I flew down once. I was having problems. I brought it back. I went up a little higher. I flew down again all the way to the end, and then I came back and I went to fly it all the way down the third time, and I was probably back a little ways from where it is here, and it actually crashed on me. And I even got one of the warnings that it had lost one of its propellers. So I can fly this drone with only 5 of the 6 propellers working. Well, then shortly after that, I got the full crash, and that's all she wrote. So that is my 3 Yuneec Typhoon H crashes. And then I also got a DJI Mavic Air later on that year, actually into 2018. And here it's early spring and we're out camping, and I decided to fly my DJI drone while we were camping. I will say a couple of things when it comes to flying your drone. You really want to get used to it in open areas Stay away from trees, stay away from power line areas. Get used to the drone and get used to flying it left and right, whether it's flying towards you or flying away from you. One thing that's uniquely different with the Typhoon H drone is I don't have to have the camera in line with the way I'm flying. So you've got that drone is actually a drone where you actually have to have a spotter, really, if you're doing close-in work. If you're up high, you know, 150 feet or so, you don't really have to have that problem as much. But in this, like in this situation here, I'm flying the DJI drone, and I'm flying it sideways here. There's no collision avoidance sideways, and I'm watching the screen. I see the drone out there. I see these trees, and then I stop it, and right at that point when I stop it, I should have flown the drone directly back to me because there's an open area. But no, I went sideways a little bit further, and as a result, I wound up crashing it. And the one thing I will say is when it landed this time, I did no damage to the DJI drone. I don't even know if I broke any of the propellers, and it was back working fine. So that's the two differences between the DJI and the Yuneec. Is the Yuneec will crash a lot when it comes to the Typhoon. Their smaller Yuneec drone is probably just as sturdy as this DJI. I'm saying now. I got my cables. I'm going back out now to fly the drones. So, as you all know, if you have watched any of my social media posts, we have changed the name of the channel to the Good Life Riders. Okay, now we're back. Okay, now we're going to get the drone out. The DJI drone first. And we're going to put him up in the air, fly around a little bit, and then see if we can get him to track us. I'm going to start him up, set him up there. He's on. Now we'll take her off. Hopefully you can see it there. Let you see a little bit here. I'm doing my inputs down below here, so pull him away from me, put the camera down a little bit, and you'll get to see I'll do one of the patented fly away and fly up. Okay, so putting my helmet on. It's not going to be with me, so hopefully it will follow. Go down the road a little ways here and we'll see if it'll follow me. Then I'll turn around and go back. Don't want to go too far because sometimes it kind of has a hard time wanting to follow. Last time I did this, the drone stayed there and it didn't follow us. And it looks like it did the same thing again. Yeah, he stayed there because he lost his lock. So we'll go in here, we'll try to set him up a little higher and see if he will follow this time. So I've done it. So here we are out for drone test flight number 2. We're going to launch the Yuneec drone and connect it with my phone so it'll record. I rode out there last time and it flew great, but I didn't record anything. So we're gonna get everything set up for that. I'm gonna put it around over here. Screw you around. Oh, helps if you take off. It always helps to take off everything. Okay. Gonna start recording video. Turn them babies on. We're in angle mode. Whoa. Bring it back over here where you can see it. Hanging out there. Press the two buttons, put it up, and then we're going to go up a little more and go away a little more, and we're going to switch to tracker mode. So now it is out there tracking me, and we'll see if it should stay in that position until I give it a change to go to a different position. As I get around here, we'll take off, and you can see it's out there following me, going about 25 miles an hour. And it's still following me. Get it back up there a little higher. So there I'm telling it to go away from me a little more. Still tracking me. Okay, so now it wants me to calibrate again. So I'm going to go over here and calibrate. Okay, it completed and I'm a little dizzy. Okay, so we're going to see what's going to happen here. And if it will stick with me. Better turn this off. Put that on the back. You can see the drone up there. Turn this on. We'll see how long it follows. It's already lost me. I'm having to force it to follow me. Catch up here, dummy. So it's way back there. Trying to catch up. Where's it going now? Center. It's got me now. me here. The collision avoidance, it stopped to go up over the power lines that are behind me there. Good thing. So that was a positive. The Typhoon H is supposed to do that too. I have such an older model, it may not do that as well. But it's lost track of me. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed that little video. This is only about the tracking aspect of the drones. The Typhoon H has that little controller, so it does a great job in tracking. As far as the DJI drone, I know there are hundreds of great things about the DJI drone. One of my favorites about it is the little asteroid function. I use that quite often when I'm making videos of other people. But both drones are great. There's lots of neat things about the Typhoon H drone, and there's lots of neat things about the DJI Mavic drones. I know all the level 2 Mavics have some great features, longer battery life and all of that. But just wanted to give you a little bit of a look at using a drone, some of the ways I use it, and look forward to future videos with the drone. Usually every time we do a Good Life video, a Good Life project, Good Life video project, we try to use the drone and get some footage from whatever county that we're in. So again, till next time.